Hey family, I wasn't even gonna post this one today, but since I did kind of take pictures of everything, and it was kind of slamming, I had to do it. Check it out.
Hi, my name is T. I am not a chef. Actually, I'm a truck driver. And I don't drive food trucks, I drive a semi. What I'm about to do is show you how to do what I do on my truck. Welcome to your favorite new food show, Big Taste in a Small Space with me, T.
So a friend of mine asked me,
So, mister, I'm not a chef, man. When did you start cooking and eating goat?
well, I don't know for sure. My mother never cooked it. Don't remember my grandmother cooking it, but going to Jamaican restaurants, I know I've had it. So I made some goat for my family at Thanksgiving. It was good. I overcooked it, so it fell apart like, you know when you make some kind of pork and it falls apart? Chopped barbecue. Fell apart like that. Then I made it in North Carolina for my kids. Oh, that was really good. But tonight, tonight, I did my thing, if I do say so myself.
So I started off doing the usual with my crock pot. Some salt, pepper, granulated garlic, granulated onion, some paprika, smoked this time, some fennel seed, and I think that was it to start. Oh, of course, a bay leaf. I put a red pepper in there too, a whole one, hot pepper. Then I put my goat on top, put a little more paprika on top of that, some soy sauce. After I put the soy sauce, I put some water in there and let that cook for 6 hours. Put a timer on it too. This is what it looked like after 6 hours. And since I haven't driven today, around hour 4 I did get to stir it. So after the 6 hours, I took all the meat out the pot, put it on the side, and took all the liquid and poured it into my oil separator. Took all the meat, put it back into the empty pot. No, I did not clean out the pot. You're going to lose flavor. Set the oil separator on the side for a while I take some coconut milk. I actually used 2 small cans. Put it in my little pot and heat it up gently. Because if you do it too fast, you'll break your sauce. I've done that before plenty of times. Add some cumin, a little coriander. Oh, coriander, cumin. Yeah, you know what I mean. Some black pepper. And let that all melt together. Get it up to temperature. Add a little turmeric too. That lovely yellow color. Also gives it healthy and flavor. Then I put some green curry paste. About 2 tablespoons. Put that in the pot. Let it simmer gently. Please, gently. Gotta be gentle. And then after the oil is separated, I took that, as you see, and I poured that into the pot with the curry. That's going to give it even more flavor. Hey, this is Big Taste. I ain't playing with you. Stop before you get the oil back in the pot. Thank you very much. Let that simmer gently, and I did add about 2 teaspoons of flour in there too. Usually the smart thing to do when you do the flour is to make a roux, which I didn't do this time, so I had to work and keep stirring to make sure it did separate properly and didn't cause lumps. Then all the meat and seasonings that you catch in the top of the oil separator, you put back in the pot, and you let that also cook in there gently and keep stirring and stirring. As my mother say, all I do is stir, stir, stir. So after your curry sauce is thickened and you smashed all the lumps you can, you pour that back on top of the meat that you put back into the crock pot.
I made a lot of sauce. Ooh, there's a whole lot of curry. There will be leftovers for 2 or 3 days.
So what's gonna go with this goat? You know, if you ever go to a Jamaican restaurant and ask them for food, you know, you say you want some curry goat or some oxtail and want some food with it, they're not going to look at you strange. They're going to know that you're either talking about some yam, cassava, or green banana. That's what they consider food. Otherwise, you're just going to get rice and peas. There ain't nothing wrong with rice and peas. I just want some food, you know. Sometimes you must have it. So I only used half of that yam because that thing was huge. It was huge. Yeah, it was huge. It was huge. You know, you skin it, you cut it up, dice it. I left it kind of chunky because I wanted it that way. Put it in the pot, and I didn't put nothing in there but water. And please, put it in the pot soon, otherwise it will start to oxidize very quickly. And one of those things I learned from the cooking shows, don't put the salt into the water until it starts to boil. Sometimes it'll mess up your pot.
Now, when I poured the curry back into the pot with the curry goat, I put the pot on low and just let it cook. I don't know, for as long as it took for me to make the yams. Left it in there. I was in no rush, so it was an hour because I was on the phone, watching TV, doing other stuff. Excuse me, doing other stuff. So, you know, I was in no rush. But once it was done, this is what it turned out to be.
Curry goat with some yam, garnished with some red and yellow sweet pepper and a little bit of spinach for color on top. And the salad, hey, sometimes I cheat. I got the salad from Subway's, took it apart, put it back together the way I want. Well, I did add the pickled ginger from the sushi. I love that stuff. And used some of the vinegar for my dressing.
Man, woman, child. This was a Sunday dinner. Try it out. If you need some help, get in touch with me. I'll show you how to do it. I'll talk you through it. We can do this.